Hello everyone, it's been a while. I do want to apologize for how long it's taken me to make a video again. I've been overthinking it a little bit, and I've recorded multiple videos trying to explain where I've been, what I've been doing, and I never could really get the right words to convey what I wanted to, so I kind of stopped trying to write scripts for it, and I'm just kind of freehanding it. But I do want to say that I've missed making videos, I've missed streaming, but I've just been so busy trying to be better and trying to improve my mental health. I've made a lot of discoveries about myself in the last year or so, and it's been eye-opening for me in some ways. In some ways it's been eye-opening in fairly difficult ways, but I don't know if any of you keep up on my Instagram or what I post on my stories, but I found out a little bit ago that I might be on the spectrum, which funnily enough explains a lot of a lot of things in my life, and I kind of had to reevaluate a lot of my life experiences after finding that out. Not because it means I'm not me, but learning that a lot of my experiences were through that of a mask or a script was not surprising necessarily, but it was like an answer that was always there, but I never really took the time to acknowledge it. And I guess now that I have, I'm processing traumas and experiences in a whole different light, and it's kind of making me more aware of the stuff that I went through, and now I'm trying to feel those experiences, because oftentimes when I was using a mask, I didn't really allow myself to feel the emotions I was experiencing at the time. I'd rather intellectualize the emotion rather than feel it, because feeling that emotion was dangerous or it was uncomfortable. And now that I've started to unmask, I've lost a lot of my skills, I guess, that I used to have. I don't know if any of you are familiar with the term skill regression, but I don't know if you guys can hear the thunder outside, but it's pretty cool. But skill regression is basically the loss of skills when you're unmasking, because you learned those skills while you were masking, so now you have to relearn them when you're demasked. And it's been difficult, to be honest. I've really had to think about how to socialize again and kind of figure out how to do everything differently, or not differently, do everything, I guess differently than I used to, which was kind of preparing the best mask for the situation. Now I'm trying to get comfortable in every situation just by being myself. But with masking comes with the loss of a sense of self, so I've kind of been on a journey of discovery and trying to find out who I am, and it's been taking up a lot of time, and it's been hard, especially with the things I deal with on a daily basis. I know I talk about my mental health a lot, or I did, and I know I've mentioned some of the things I struggle with, but one of the big ones is I struggle with a lot of paranoia. I'm very paranoid about things and people, and it's difficult for me to go throughout a day without feeling exhausted. I'm not sure how many of you know the term hypervigilance or are familiar with the definition of it, but it's basically, I experience that on an extreme level a lot. Like, for example, it's hard for me not to be extra quiet around my apartment because I'm scared of disturbing my neighbors by making too much noise. And that's really hard when you're just trying to live and discover who you are. Even right now, I'm scared that I'm making too much noise and my neighbors are gonna get upset that I'm recording a video, which seems silly, but you know. This stuff isn't really logical. Oh, hi B. But I hope you can be patient with me. I'm taking a lot of steps, big steps in my life right now. I know the last video I made was talking about how I graduated, and now I'm going on to try and get my master's in psychology. And that's a really exciting step for me. It's something that I want to do because, well, firstly, I need to do it to do a lot of the things I want to do with my degree, but it's gonna take some time. It's gonna take around 2 years minimum, and I want to come back and start making videos, and I want to do streams again, but I'm a little too scared right now. I'm a little too scared of everything, really. And while I know I probably could come back right now and dive headfirst into everything, I think that would be not as helpful to me as if I took my time and gently eased myself back into it. I think right now what I need most is to settle on the new medications I'm starting and settle into the new place I'm going to be moving into in September. And I'm trying to reconnect with my parents and stuff like that. And it's been nice, but it's also been hard. I've been processing a lot of trauma and dealing with some CPTSD, and it's been hard for me since I didn't really allow myself to feel a lot before. Like, sure, I felt things, but as soon as they became over a certain threshold, it was just a bit too much, and I shut down. And I apologize to those who are affected by my overstimulation and things like that. I wish I could explain more, but like I said, I'm freehanding this a little bit, so I didn't really plan out what to say, but I want to come back, and I will come back. I want you guys to know that, but I'm just I'm gonna need a little more time, but I want to try and make some videos. And I'm going to try and upload some content, especially around the new Jedi Survivor game. That's something that I really want to play and I really want to share with you guys. I want to share my experience getting my master's degree, and I want to share my research that I will do in the future. I want to help and change the world as much as I can in the small ways that I feel comfortable doing. But I know that if I start now, I'm just gonna revert back to masking, and I know that's not what's best for me. And it's hard to make that decision because I feel guilty for making you all wait this long, and I feel really bad for it, actually. It's been something that's been stressing me out a lot because I want to please, which is bad because I used to people please a lot because I was scared of, I was scared of rejection. I was scared of not being accepted. But I guess I finally realized that I don't need to be accepted, I guess, which seems like such a simple thing, but it's hard for me. It's hard for me to accept that, but I'm trying my best. I've done a lot of growing the past year, and I think I'm on the right track, but I'm just not there yet. So I guess I just want to say thank you. Thank you for waiting. Thank you for being patient. I'm sorry to ask you all to wait more, but I would like to think that you'll be happy when I finally do come back, and I'll be happy, and it will be a lot better than if I try and force my way back in and stuff like that. But I do want to convey that I want to stream games, but I want my YouTube channel to be focused on things that I like my career in psychology and my interest. You're ruining my monologue, bro. Come on, stop. Thank you. I want to make my YouTube channel more about things I'm interested in rather than gaming. Of course, I'll upload VODs of streams and stuff like that, but I think I'm gonna have streams be focused on gaming and videos be focused on interesting things that I like to talk about. Like, I know politics is not something you guys enjoy, but it's something I enjoy learning about. I like being aware of what's going on in the world. It makes me feel a bit more connected, and that feels nice because it's hard for me to get out of my apartment some days. I struggle with a lot of agoraphobia, and I know I've talked about that before, but like it's really hard for me to even like some days go out and do my laundry, which is such a shameful thing to say out loud, but it's something I really struggle with. And it hurts because I want to be better, but it sucks even more because I'm so impatient. But I'm trying my best, and I hope you guys can accept that. But anyway, my YouTube channel is not going to be focused on gaming, really. It's mainly going to be things I want to do. And I'm not going to promise any upload schedules or stream schedules right now because that would be unfair to you guys, and it would be unfair to me as well. But so I just wanted to make this video to say that I'm okay as much as I can be, and I'll be coming back. I will be, and I'm excited to, but it's just not going to be right now. But I hope you guys can stay with me. I also want to say that I probably will not be refocusing on the Discord, just because that was a source of a lot of anxiety for me. And I know it's a great place, it's a good community, and I'm not planning on deleting it or anything, but having to deal with all that really stressed me out. Since I was struggling with people pleasing at that time, I really felt like I could never really do anything perfectly for, not that I had to, but I felt like I had to at the time. I could never do anything perfectly for the Discord. I could do as much as I wanted, but in the end, someone would always be unhappy, and I know it's not my fault or anything, but I don't think I can deal with that right now. And maybe I'll open a new Discord sometime in the future, but that will be far in the future. But I hope you all are doing well with your own lives and your own issues, and I wish you well for your future, and I hope to add some happiness to it once I return, because you guys have definitely helped me accept who I am. Having videos to look back on and reading through you guys' comments really brings me happiness sometimes. You know, I've had some rough months these past couple months, and I've gotten close to doing things that I won't say here, but you know, I got through it, and I hope you guys get through whatever you're going through, if you're going through something. That's about all I got right now. It's about all I can handle. So thank you for listening to my spiel, and I hope to return soon. but I can't promise anything. So thank you for listening. I love you guys. Bye.